All right, guys. Well, I got the hauler loaded up, and my wife's gonna be excited. I got a classic this time, a real classic. Here she is. Oh, the Craftsman 18 HP IC, H-pick. Yep. Now, 6-speed 44-inch deck, nice. I got the heavy-duty axle, nice. 12-inch rim, love it. Need some wheels. Check this out. It's got a rear winch. Now that you don't see that on most lawn tractors. The run-of-the-mill variety lawn tractor doesn't have a rear winch. Okay. Yeah, so sweet. Wait till you see what we do with this. All right, not only am I by myself, but I'm also trying to watch the baby for my wife, but I can't just sit still. So I'm out here fooling with this lawnmower. I got the chain out. I'm gonna try to, it won't run, okay? I tried to jump it off. It's got a fuel problem. So, ourselves. Put it in low range here. If it was me, I wouldn't be happy about the yard. But this thing can't sit over here forever. Okay, let's get it up there and rinse it off, check it out. There's a gas line, comes right out of the tank there. I replaced it because I thought it might have been clogged, but I think there was, look at all that gas in that filter. So before the filter was like empty, right? Now the filter's full. We're gonna throw the lithium box on this and see if it'll start now and run. Now that I got the fuel flowing, because I think it was the fuel restriction. Anyway, let's see. One other thing, I found the Craftsman original key. Pretty cool. Got the key. I think this tire fluid's about empty. Let's see. Oh. That's it. Now we got no start. You heard it. It went for a second there. Something's wrong. That's what I can tell you. Okay. So we got some new spark plugs. The old ones were not the right ones. That's what we got from the local Tractor Supply. So we also put some fresh oil in it. Got an air filter. Oh man. Just dropped my wrench in the oil. Not sure if you can see that, but that's the kind of shit that I do. All the time. Oh, and got my rag in the oil. We're just really not doing the best. Oh, Pat dropped it again. Actually, it looks perfect, man. All right, so we had a Northern Tool coupon. So we got this seat because it was actually cheaper than what was on Amazon. Okay, and now my butt won't get wet because I think this thing's gonna work. So I went ahead and invested in a seat, air filter. Had the wrong spark plugs, so got spark plugs. Interesting thing about a opposed twin cylinder Craftsman. I bought this Briggs & Stratton oil filter. Make sure you get that part number, 4929326. Make sure you get that because you're not going to need it. I looked all over like an idiot. I'm going to tell you. I'm not even embarrassed. I looked all over this motor. There's no oil filter, so I guess it's I just assumed it had an oil filter, but no oil filter, so I get to return that. But yeah, I got new spark plugs. The engine oil was overfilled, so I drained that. It was black as night. Some metal, not too much. I think it'll be all right. Got that, cleaned up the wiring a bit, took the hood off. This homemade shield, I didn't make that. Actually, we'll say I made it. Look, I made that homemade shield and sourced some bolts for it. I didn't have enough of the smaller bolts, so I had to steal that one, but it's all right. This shield right there was loose. Overall, looks to be in good shape. But yeah, that's a freshened up. Hopefully it runs a little better now. There was a hose. Let's see if I can find it. This hose right here This went from the fuel pump. It went from the fuel pump right there. It's hard to see, but there's the fuel pump hose. It goes over here to the crankcase. I guess it's the crankcase. Hell, I don't know. Anyway, it goes over here to get some vacuum. That's part of the way the fuel pump works. And I found this little cut in it. I'm not sure if it was leaking, but it looks like it might have been leaking. And maybe that'll help the fuel pump better. Who knows? We're gonna say it will. So we're gonna start her up, back her out, put the hood, the bonnet back on, and see how it does now. If everything's running good, I might order some tires tonight. And yes, that's right. This does come with a winch. You know, there's a winch. You need a winch for your lawnmower. I did cut the front yard yesterday, so it looks pretty good. Maybe we can get the back cut. Although it's been raining all morning, so maybe not. Anyway, let's crank her up. See how she does. I'll keep the video rolling here. Okay. Let's see. We'll pull the choke out. Seat is quite comfy. I need to adjust the brake, but now we can clean up our spot here. Dump this oil. Oh, you're fully kitted out with the Craftsman trailer too. Yeah, name brand.
I think I spent about $50 on that. And,
oh, I like your tires. See, you got the good tires.
Yeah. See that? I guess that's the same as yours, in that.
Yeah, it's the same, but it's not a V, but it's a Kohler instead of a Briggs. So, my neighbor across the way, he's kind of annoying, but he's a nice guy. And he's like, hey, I noticed you had a new Craftsman mower. Well, the steering kind of sucks on those things, but he's right. So he brought me a new, I don't know if you'd call that I don't know, it's a steering gear. And a new shaft, new steering shaft. So that will be nice. Got some spare parts. And he didn't charge me for them. I offered him some money, he wouldn't take it. So I guess I'd be nicer to the old man, but anyway, scored some spare parts for the mower. My wife's gonna be thrilled because we don't have a lot of spare parts around for various junk, you know. Mirrors, bumpers, more bumpers, seats, headliner, you know, just, there's not a lot of spare parts. So the more spare parts we can have around the house, the better. Door panels. Oh God, don't even look at that. Anyway. All right, so we're still pedaling with the Craftsman. Craftsman needs a die-hard battery, okay? That's a Sears brand. I'm sorry, I grew up that way, so I got a Sears. It's actually not Sears, it's Advance, I think. Anyway, I got my die-hard battery here. That's gonna go in here. Got me a new gas cap. This comes right off a brand new Craftsman mower. So, it's still a Craftsman. Just to show you what I did, I ran, instead of coming off that alternator, which is basically made so it won't come on, you can't turn the light on unless it's running, but that's fine. I want to be able to turn the lights on anytime, just like my Land Cruiser. So I wired it straight to the switch. So switch on, they work. See? Sweet. Those headlights are doing a lot, but we're gonna hook up some more lights. Now, as cool as this winch is, and I plan on using it, I want it on the front, not the rear. And this ain't really doing it for me, so. Even if I want to keep it back here, it's gotta be mounted different. So that's gonna be killer, dude. We'll get some lights. Okay, well, we got our ATV rack. Shit, I'm not sure if I showed it to you before I started cutting on it. It's gonna be pretty sweet. The utility tractor. All right, we're back from lunch. This is what we got so far. Fits up perfectly right there. It looks a little small on the ground, but it actually fits up really nice to extend that out. So, this is what we got tacked together here. I think we can still come in here and have room to get to our gas cap. And I don't think, once we bring it upright, it's gonna be close, but I think we won't break our gas cap, maybe. Probably should have made this a little higher now that I see that, but anyway, I like it. Now I just gotta fab up the mounts for the back to support it. Once we do that, we'll finish weld everything. there it is, all installed. I think it's pretty cool. I like it. Let's pull it out so we can look at it. All right, next up, we're gonna work on this front bumper. Now it is a Craftsman front bumper factory. There's the part number. I'm gonna mount the winch up to the front of it. It's gonna be awesome. I've added these two cross pieces. They're just tacked in for now, so don't be judging on my welds. I'll finish weld them later. And I'm gonna put a plate across here. And just so y'all know, this may be a lawnmower, but we care about things. We're within 0.2%, so we're doing pretty good here. Okay, the only problem with these Hobart welders is they run out of wire, so I went and got some wire. Now we're gonna finish weld all this and figure out the plate situation. All right, update. We got our bumper welded in with a winch plate on the bottom. It's a new day out here in the garage. We're gonna drop the deck, take a look at the belt, maybe start taking these tires off, mocking up our winch. All right, let's get after it. Made in USA, baby. Sweet. I did have to trim a little bit here. On the fenders. But I think it looks great. Okay. We have started to install our winch electricals. We're gonna put this right there, probably on this side, so it's better protected from the weather. I don't know which side would be better. Either way, probably this side, close to the battery, or this side close to the winch. Hell, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna put our fairlead down there. Now, the last thing to figure out is where to put the switch. If you're sitting up here, I would say it would be easier to put the switch on this side somewhere. Maybe like, yay? No, I don't like that. So, maybe we'll have it like that. Maybe we'll hide it and put it right here. I don't really like that either. So, still trying to figure out where I want to put this controller. That's not bad. It's kind of far forward. What if I'm on the other side of the machine, standing over here? Probably won't be. Have to think about that. But that's where we are, about to install this winch. Looks like all but this one. So, you know, 75% of my holes are perfect. Now this is a technique they don't show you in shop class. But anyway, I think we can get those in there. I think that's enough. Okay, that's good. Okay. So I wanted to show you this. We just replaced this amp meter. Look at that, brand new. I think it was like 10 bucks or something on Amazon. Got the winch installed, looking awesome. And put a little shackle in the back here for recovery. All right, guys, we've been in the garage all week working on the old Craftsman here, and now we're gonna do some off-road testing. We got a little gnarly rock crawl here we're gonna hit. We've already done a little bit of driving, and wow, she's a blast. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys like to see what I've done with the Craftsman. I've really gotten attached to this thing as I've been building it. My wife's making fun of me, but it's a pretty cool rig. I think it's pretty capable. We'll see. I don't know that you'll ever be able to cut grass with it again, but I might try, so stick around for that. And hey, do me a favor, like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate it. All right, let's get out there. You don't want to come up it. It's rough. We're in a bit of a pickle here. See if we can idle back out of this. Okay. Give her some more gas here. They're laughing at me. Okay, well, we'll just have to test out our winch. I like it like that. Let's see what's going on here. Try to put it in high gear, it just throws the belt off. So obviously it's too many horses in this Briggs & Stratton motor. I can't race, I'm broken again. I gotta fix my rig. We've had some carnage here. Like I said, there's just way too many horse ponies in that 18 HP engine. So just threw that belt right off. We're gonna get back on lawnmowerraceparts.com and see if we can get a new belt. And I'll come into you hot on the next video. Thanks for watching Winch Outdoors.